Joey.
JB, what's going on, bro?
We got one live viewer. That's a positive. That's a positive for 2023.
Oh, dude, I fucked up big time, bro. I'm trying to keep my puppy busy for an hour so we can record, have some fun, drink some whiskey, you know. So I brought in some peanut butter to like rub inside one of those toys so she can spend hours trying to get it all out. I didn't bring paper towels, bro. So I got fingers full of peanut butter. I got nothing to do, and the show's already started.
I didn't know where you're going with the peanut butter there, so I'm glad you clarified that whole thing.
Well, I thought you were going to say something stupid and dodgy, dude. All right, I can pour my whiskey. All right, everything's going to be fine, JB. Everything's going to be fine. Hey, Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. We survived 2022. I still think it's 2019 somehow, so I don't know how we got to 2023, but you know, another year, man. What are you drinking?
Yeah, it is. I got a nice bourbon going on here, man. The Calumet Farm. It's in honor of the Kentucky whiskey. In honor of the Kentucky whiskey, dude. The Kentucky Derby. So I think it's the official whiskey or the official bourbon of the Derby, and it's actually pretty damn good, man. It's a mix of a 15 and 8-year-old, and it's really good.
Love it. There you go. I actually told you about this. Same thing I was drinking during what we'll call the college national championship, but sucked. The High West Double Rye. Very good.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Very good.
I told, man, that distillery is solid, dude. And I told you, the Rendezvous, man. Get the Rendezvous. I think that's not only their best rye, High West, it's one of my favorite ryes, period.
All right. I like it. So, no show last week. Week 18, kind of bullshit football week. So we're busy, decided to cancel that week, but we're back and we're stronger than ever. We're going to make 2023 our bitch. I love how you just like eating peanut butter.
No, that's my dog eating it up. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm done with that shit, dude. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for the new year, man. I got a lot of resolutions. All right, I've told you some of them. You're gonna see some of them in full effect today. But dude, I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm positive, bro. We're gonna talk about that a little later.
Did you think the dog licking peanut butter was good audio?
Well, I was wondering how it would come out, and I thought you'd comment a lot sooner. And then there I am, like 15 seconds later, and you didn't say anything. So I'm like, can you hear it?
It got a little awkward what was happening over there. I'm not going to lie.
My bad, dude. My bad.
Hot start to 2023. So recap the last 2 weeks. We were off last week. We'll talk about Wild Card Weekend here in the NFL and the fight night, which I'm not too excited for. I am very excited.
Fights, man. Give me fights. It's been like 4 weeks, bro. It's been a month, so I know it's kind of a bum car, but I'm still psyched, dude.
I am. It's more so a appetizer for the pay-per-view that I think is going to be awesome the following.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll take it.
And we will talk about the year-to-date stats, and we'll go from there. Got someone in the chat here. NL getting freaky in 2023. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love it, bro. All right, so let's get into it. Again, 2 weeks here, so a lot to chat about.
Look at this slide.
I'm going to start off. Of course, the week we decide to not record an episode, the weekend before, was one of the best gambling weekends of my life.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
29 units positive. Overs were everywhere. Every college football over was hitting. It was fantastic. I think I must have sent you literally like 95 text messages that weekend, but it was an amazing
I
weekend.
didn't. Yeah, I thought you was scamming me or something, dude. Because those weekends don't come around all that often, or they haven't lately, man. It was a pants off kind of weekend.
It was. Pants were definitely off. And another thing I kind of called here, didn't look so good in week 18, so it's a little not great to bring it up, but stud ham. That's you get the stud and the
Oh
ham there.
yeah,
Stud
yeah.
ham.
Deserves
Looking good.
consecutive attention. I was giving you some shit, man. I was.
Looked pretty good. Looked pretty good
Look
there.
great. Look great, man.
So, Derek Carr said his farewell today. He posted on whatever Twitter, Instagram that he wishes the Raiders luck and all that stuff. But we'll see. We'll see who's the quarterback of the Raiders. I got my theories there. I got my theory that some rumors, someone with initials of T and B might be heading to Vegas, which would be an awesome villain story. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
And then when did you become an NBA guru?
Cash it, dude. Cash it. Dude, I've been taking care of this dog after surgery, man, and it's been way more, the puppy, right? Way more than I thought it would be, dude. So I just said, fuck it one night. I started slanging parlays around like John Wayne, bro. I find myself deep in the NBA section at DraftKings. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I texted him like, I'm going to bet NBA. You're like, don't do it. Don't do it. Not only did I hit it, but I cashed, bro, on a it was a 3-team parlay, all dogs, and it closed out with the Lakers winning in the final 2 seconds. You claim it was a phantom foul. I say it's debatable. I don't give a shit, man. I'll cash. It was one of the, I think it took around 6 units in there for a quarter of a unit bet. So I'll take it, JB. I might have found my niche, bro.
Yeah, NBA. We don't have NBA on the show, so maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe that's what we're lacking. And again, I don't think it was a foul, but then again, I don't think half of anything is a foul in the fucking NBA. So what do I know?
Yeah, exactly. You told me it was a phantom foul. I watched it, and that was exactly my reaction. I'm like, bro, this is why I'm not a huge fan. Was it contact? Yeah. Was it serious? No. But did they call contact that doesn't look serious all the time? Yeah. So, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not my thing.
All right. And then let's actually just go to the college football national championship, or the lack of what was a game. The semifinals were amazing. That New Year's Eve of college football was fucking fantastic. Every game, even the Alabama Kansas State game, was amazing. All those games were fantastic. All the overs hit, it was great. I knew Georgia was going to win. I thought TCU was going to keep it close. I actually have a text message because there was a prop bet on FanDuel of saying, Georgia, the over to hit plus TCU to cover by like 14. It's like, okay, yeah, I didn't think they were going to get blown out like they did. Within about the first quarter, I knew that was a mistake.
Yeah, they came out guns blazing, bro.
There is a large difference between an SEC team and a non-SEC team, and that was abundantly clear on the national championship. So Bama has an argument like, well, why the fuck didn't we get in there? Would have that happened to us? Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The over was scary for me. It was at 62.5, but when Georgia puts up 65, you're golden. You're golden. I thought TCU would put up more than 7. I did think TCU was going to put up more than 7, but a 65-7 national championship is just bad. That's bad.
Nah, it's bad. It's a bad look all around, bro. They just didn't belong, right? It's a bad look to have a championship with that big of a gap between teams. You know what I mean?
And then you look at it, right? Like Ohio State, Jesus, did they draw the short end of the stick there because they played with Georgia? They should have beat Georgia, in my opinion, that semifinal game, but Georgia came back. Michigan kind of choked. They missed their shot there, but again,
it was bad.
Bama sitting there saying, should we be in? Ohio State's probably like, Jesus Christ, we would have played a better national championship game. Not ideal. I'm looking for the excitement of extending the playoffs even further beyond 4 teams, which I don't think happens next year. I think it's the year after.
Yeah.
And we got to talk about Dana White and power slap.
So funny, dude. The timing is so funny.
Like, he's fucking showing these advertisements of power slaps, and he smacks his wife on New Year's Eve. I mean, I don't.
Hey, she smacked him first, man. Maybe it was maybe it's all just a genius play to promote the new slap thing. You know what I mean? Maybe they're gonna bring this back. I don't know. Maybe they're playing us. Maybe we're just being played, JB. You ever think of that?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it just Dana White has now. I mean, I was kind of a fan of Dana White, and then more time went off. I kind of was like, I don't know. I hate him now. I don't know if you saw the press conference. He was like, "Well, what spending me does nothing. It just hurts the UFC." Basically, he is MMA. He is the UFC. If Roger Goodell smacked his wife, Roger Goodell would not be commissioner of the NFL. Adam Silver smacked his wife. Adam Silver would not be commissioner of the NBA. So I don't. Dana White's got a little bit too much Dana White privilege for himself, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I've always had a huge amount of respect for Dana, and I still do, man. This didn't do it for me. I think it was, pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's one of those things you don't ever want to see. Like, his reaction at the press conference, I didn't think was horrible, except for what you just said, which is when he kept harping on, what are you going to punish me by? Give me a suspension. That's going to hurt my employees. You think it's going to be your punishment? I didn't
Right.
like how he stuck to that, because that translated is, I am the UFC. I make this thing fucking run. If I leave, people get hurt and people, are at risk. It's not a great look. But dude, I like the honesty through this whole thing. No, he's not defending himself at all. He's not ducking away from anything, man. I thought he came out and he spoke to it well. That's the only part I didn't like, is how he kept mentioning like his punishment is to, face the media, and it's kind of that's iffy. That's a little iffy. But I don't know, dude. I'm still a Dana fan, man. He is a dying breed of a businessman in today's world, and it's unfortunate what happened. He knows it, but I'm still a Dana guy, man.
Agreed. And I'm not saying he can't win me back. I'm not there now. And all I'll say is, in typical scumbag ESPN Disney fashion, they're burying the story. You turn to ESPN, they're not talking about Dana White slapping his wife. They're talking about everything under the sun. Again, if it was Goodell,
Yeah.
who I fucking hate, Adam Silver, who I have no opinion of, like any of the other commissioners in the major sports leagues, this would be going on ESPN 24/7. But because
Yeah,
the contract, they're gonna keep it quiet. They're gonna keep it hush
that's a
hush.
good point. Yeah. I didn't
And
notice that, JB. I actually didn't notice that. I haven't heard a peep from ESPN. I haven't seen anything about it. No statement about it. Nothing. They're just dodging it completely.
But what we expect from the shitty organization that is ESPN, and this is the last thing I'll say about them. The what's his name, Harmlin from the Bills.
Yeah.
I saw that happen live. He's lucky to be alive. Very happy he's doing well. The rally cry between the Bills and everything was great. Hearing
Yeah.
Joe Buck analyze how they're giving him CPR and then them cutting to a commercial where it's Whopper, Whopper, Double Whopper, Burger
God,
King.
terrible.
They're a scumbag organization. They always have been. They're terrible human beings that work over there. They're just a monster that can't be stopped. So I have zero respect for ESPN. I don't like how they did the whole, like, they turned it into a marketing ploy with this guy's health. I think the NFL did that as a whole. You can't go from, well, warm up for 5 minutes after you just saw someone give CPR to go play a game to let's have all these like fanfare for him. It's one or the other here. So again, happy he's doing better. Was rooting for the like. I knew going into that Patriots game there was zero fucking chance the Patriots were going to win because the entire country was rooting for the Bills. For the record, it was not God's plan for the kickoff return on the opening kick. That's just the Patriots suck. So
I know. I didn't hear that. God's
yeah, no.
plan. God's plan.
Josh Allen sitting there like, oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. No, we fucking suck. That's what that was.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So, enough of this. Like, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Very happy he's alive. He's very fucking lucky to be alive. I think his training staff saved his life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm done with ESPN. Like, I haven't watched ESPN in a long time, other than Monday Night Football. And if it's not the Patriots, I do watch the Manning cast because I can't stand anyone on ESPN. But I hate them. They're a scumbag organization.
Yeah, I am with you. It was painful to watch live. Not gonna lie. It's just you could tell nobody knew what to do as far as the production crew, because they just kept coming back from commercials, and you have to put something on. So they would just put these three bozos behind a desk, continue to just say the same shit on repeat over and over again, cut to commercials, come back, say the same shit over and over again. And I think it was a bad look. But all in all, man, props to CPR. CPR doesn't get enough goddamn credit, man. He was dead. He was actually dead on the field as they were putting him into the ambulance, and they brought him back with that. Like, I'm glad he's okay too, man. I am. I think one of the things you want to stop seeing is just everybody going at each other's throats, like on shit. You know what I mean? Whether it's on Twitter or whatever. Like even something like this, where you just hope the guy is okay. Everybody with a soul is hoping that.
Mhm.
People are just waiting for somebody to post something that they slightly disagree with, and then it's just a complete shit show. Did you see the Skip Bayless comment that he made? Like when he was talking about he didn't know how the NFL was going to reschedule this, and he made the tweet about that, right? But then he ended it with as irrelevant as it all seems, which means none of this is important, right? So he ended
Yes.
it properly. But the guy got borderline crucified for it. I'm not a Skip Bayless fan, really. I'm
No.
not. But
No.
it just shows, man. Like people need to chill the fuck out, dude. Really, really.
Oh yeah, and I hate the show. I hate Skip Bayless. I hate Shannon Sharp. I think Skip Bayless got hung out to dry there a little bit. Poor timing. I know what he was saying because I'm not gonna lie. I thought that sitting there as a Patriots fan. I thought, what the fuck does this mean for seeding? I was hoping Harmon was okay. That was my first thing. Okay, I didn't want to see a guy die again. I almost saw them in the Euros with the guy from the Netherlands. But like, I don't like. It was a valid question. What do we do here? And the fact the NFL didn't have protocol in place boggles my mind. An organization that prints their own money, how is there not like this is what we do if we have to stop the game?
Yeah, of course. Or even like COVID. God, I mean, fuck, look what they did last season, dude. How many games were impacted with that shit? Like you would think that maybe some of those protocols would I don't know, carry over into the following fucking year. Guess not.
Gotta follow protocols. Gotta follow protocols, bro. Last couple things I'll say before we move on here. They're not on the slide because they're relatively, I don't want to say breaking news, but kind of popped up. And I worked today, so I didn't have time to update them. Odell Beckham Jr. is a fucking piece of shit. Have you seen this?
Now what? What? I agree with the statement, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he was on a plane and I think he passed out. Rumor is he came directly from the club or whatever. But now the video has been released. This happened literally in December, but the video has just been released. And he's literally, so they had to like deplane the entire plane. So everyone has to get off the plane because he's basically passed out. There's air marshals surrounding him. Apparently he takes his pants off at one point. I don't know.
Oh.
But he's literally berating the passengers, being like, yeah, you guys will be waiting for hours. I'll be on my private plane in the next 30 minutes. Enjoy your cheeseburger, you fucking asshole. Like, just a complete scumbag piece of shit.
I'll be on my private plane. Well, why was he
flying commercial to begin with?
In coach as well, economy, I'd imagine.
No, he was in first class. The seat actually did look very, very nice.
Can you help? Why was he thrown out? Why was he deplaned? He took his pants off or he passed out or both?
So he passed out and they were trying to apparently wake him up to put his seatbelt on because the seatbelt wasn't on. And he was incoherent to the point he was saying, "Fuck you, I'm not doing this, blah, blah, blah." This is all hearsay because the only video is there when the air marshal gets on there and it's like the camera from the guy's vest or the girl's vest.
Yeah.
And at that point, he's just berating the passengers and like, yeah, have fun, sorry ass life. I'm going to be on my private plane. Like, just berating these people.
Ugh, I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit, dude. Really. It's so tough to listen to. It really is. Ugh. And he wasn't even that. I mean, come on. The NFL wanted him to be the next Randy Moss, dude. They wanted him to be a stud. He didn't end up to be like, he had a good flashy short run with the NFL, in my opinion, but come on, man. You're not at that level where you can mouth off like that. I'm a private plane. Loser.
And last thing, I still figuring it out, but James Krause story broke right before we recorded this, or sorry, we came on live here. Apparently he's tied to a sports book where they're saying he's been betting on UFC for a while on insider information. He's been telling people to bet based off insider information. Now, they haven't said rigging fights. They haven't said rigging fights, but they're definitely hinting at it.
We knew this was real. Like right when it happened, we knew this was bad, and this is bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I didn't see that, man. I didn't see it, but does not surprise me at all.
No, I'm waiting for another news outlet to break it because ESPN broke it, and I refuse to fucking support their website.
Yep, yeah, I support that. Yeah. Oh, what a pretty slide, JB.
Is it?
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah.
Break even, 500. I have no shoeies to give. I have no shoeies to give you. I have to do 14 shoeies because you're 16 and 2. So we're going to have to work out a payment plan here, my friend. Because if I do 14 shoeies in one day, I ain't going to wake up the next day. So
yeah, maybe
I'll allow you to spread it over a 24, maybe 36-hour period. I'll give you 36. I'll be generous with you because this is a bloodbath, bro. I don't care. This is Survivor. I'm going to remind you of that every goddamn time. So when you say 500, this isn't like a regular season record, bro. This is picking the best team each and every week. Strategy and skill on full display. So 500, I'm telling you, bro, that's horrible. Terrible.
I don't disagree with you. The thing is, in Survivor, we actually finished in the same place.
Oh, dude, shut up. That's lame. That's lame.
It's a fact.
The
a
master
fact.
strategy that I implemented week 1. The master strategy.
You were out by week 3. Let's not act like you went deep
What do you
here,
mean?
my friend.
Oh, now we play by the rules of Survivor. now we're interested in being out by certain weeks, are we? Huh? You would have been out 9 different ways over the course of the regular season. That is pathetic, bro. You know what? Your 36-hour window has been shortened to 24. You fucking bum. 16-2, baby. Let's go.
Much to say to you. Okay. We'll bring. Okay. Moving on. Let's move on, Joey. Okay.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
God, weekend, bro. I've been waiting for playoffs for a long time, man.
I have too, because I feel like we've watched a lot of bad football in the regular season, and I'm hoping
Yeah.
we finally see a lot of good football in the NFL. My argument was college football was much more entertaining, and then that national championship game happened. So
Yeah.
we'll see. So let's get into it here. A little more graphics because I got a little excited because I didn't feel like actually working this week. So Seattle at San Fran.
A lot more graphics this time, bro.
A lot more graphics. A lot
This
more
is great.
graphics. I had so much more space with so little games. I'm like, oh, so much space. What do I do? I started typing things. I was like, yep. Dude, how about the giant? I'm going to. How about that giant?
Is that what that is? I honestly had no idea, but well done.
And for the record, I typed in Seahawks, the software we use, and that's what popped up, like actually their logo and no other picture.
Yeah, because is it even a real bird? You have seagulls, sure. What the hell is a Seahawk? Is that even real?
I have no idea.
Apparently
Yeah.
not. Google image says no.
Apparently. All right, starting off wild card weekend. This is Saturday, I believe, at 4:00. I should really know the times of these games, but I'm going to say 4:00 on Saturday.
I think you're right.
Seattle at San Fran. San Fran minus 9.5 over under 42. I personally think San Fran will win this game very easily, and I do love the over here. How about you?
Oh yeah. So this is going to be a bloodbath, bro. I firmly believe this will be a slaughter. I've been shitting on Seattle the entire season. I'm a little bitter because I had the balls to put a unit on the Rams last week to beat the Seahawks because I think they're that bad. And I hate Pete Carroll. But, yeah, and I did not win that bet. As you know, they lost in overtime, the Rams. Whatever. Seattle does not belong in the playoffs. San Francisco is dangerous, man. And I think the Niners are going to meet those Eagles in the NFC Championship. It's going to be a barn burner. But get the Hawks out of this thing, man. This spread is going to be no problemo. I'm thinking of taking it straight up. That I'm not confident in. And you know what, man? Out of all these games on Wild Card Weekend, man, this is the one I'm most confident in. I'm not scared of 10 points in this situation. I'm really not. Niners minus 9.5, minus 10. Fuck it, take them.
Agreed. I'm going to take them straight up. I'm going to look at an alternate spread at minus 13.5 because I think they do win by 2 touchdowns. I do like the over here, though, because I do think San Fran is going to put up some points, and I think Seattle might get in the end zone once or twice. So,
yeah, you know what, JB? That's interesting. I didn't think of that. At 42, that's not bad. The Niners D, we know about them, man. They're a force. And I'm sorry, Geno, I thought he might have a little run this year, but he's not a good quarterback, man. He's not. And you need more than DK Metcalf on offense. So I think that the Niners D mostly shuts down the Seahawks. Hawks might score a touchdown in there, but I'm probably not going to dabble, but I can see why I'd be tempted at 42.
I mean, the Seahawks are playing with house money here because they have the Broncos draft pick, right? And that ended up being 4, 5. Where I think it's 5.
Was it 5? Yeah. I'm not sure. I think 5 sounds right, but you are correct.
All right. Hang on. Uh-oh. Computer's freezing on me here. Going slow. Come on.
Wait, where is the 49? Oh, in the top left, I see him with the axe pick. I see.
Yeah, wasn't kind of like a harmless guy there. Kind of a harmless.
Yeah, it's not very intimidating for a very dominant NFC team.
That's why I love the chat. The Seahawks is not a real bird. I'm
Confirmed.
going to take that. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
The team is bullshit as well. They're all
Just
fake.
like Seattle's chances in the playoffs.
Boom.
Chargers at Jacksonville. Jacksonville plus 2.5, over under 47.5. This is going to be a pass for me. I've been too high on the Chargers to take them, and the over under is tempting, but I got to stay away from this game.
Me too. This game makes me. I'm really excited for this game, dude. NFL playoffs are great, man, because this is a perfect example. You got the Jags, who after their shit year last year, all of a sudden they're in the playoffs and they're hitting stride right at the right time, bro. Chargers have been weird. They've been very weird. But you remember what you said, JB, in the beginning of the season? The Chargers are either gonna suck or they're making it to the Super Bowl. I believe that was an exact quote, and here they are in the playoffs on Wildcard Weekend. So don't abandon your wisdom, your early season wisdom, JB. If I have a pick here, I am picking the Chargers. Why? Because I think they're the better team. I don't think Jacksonville has found themselves quite yet. After this season, I think they're going to be a problem. I just don't think that Christian Kirk is going to, in ETN, I think you need a little more than that. A little more than that. And their defense needs a lot more, I think. Now, I don't know. Pick is the Chargers, but I'm looking forward to this game, man. Really am.
Yeah, again, I don't know. At Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm going to stay away. Gonna stay away in this game.
Yeah, stay away, man. Stay away. It's tempting. I want to pick the Jags. Stay away.
Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo minus 13.5, over under 43.5. Tua's out. That's been confirmed, right? Like every report I'm seeing is Tua is out.
Oh, I don't know. All I'm seeing, bro, is like weekend at Bernie's memes of like them, propping Tua up and carrying him out to the field, dude, to play. Is he officially out?
I believe so.
If so, man, this is gonna get ugly.
I mean, the Patriots allowed Miami in the playoffs. The Patriots are that bad that they let Miami back into the playoffs. Miami has not looked good in December. Oh, they beat the Jets like 6-9 or 11-6, whatever the fucking final score was there. This is going to be smoked. I'm very confident in Buffalo minus 13.5. If it gets to 14, I'm not touching it. I do need at least a 2 touchdown window here. So probably a teaser piece. I would say the over-under, but also, I don't know what the weather's going to be in Buffalo. Backup quarterback for Miami. Third string quarterback for Miami.
Third string, yeah.
Yeah, so Buffalo minus 13.5. I like teaser piece, but that's my pick.
I think that, the teaser is a slam dunk in the sense there's no chance it doesn't cash. I think we're on the same page where 14, anything 14 or over, you're getting into weird territory, And I don't know that I'm ready to say all of Miami's success and the majority of them being a threat was Tua. I don't know if I'm ready to say that. I don't know if I'm ready to say that Tua has that much value on a football team like the Dolphins.
It's 100%,
you think so?
True. It's 100% true.
So here's all right. Here's what I think. If you have Teddy Bridgewater in there healthy, which it doesn't seem to be the case, right? If you do have that situation, I think the Dolphins compete. I do. Tyreek Hill
agreed.
Bird. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So this whole third string, and look, I know it's Skylar time. I know, and for that reason, I'm passing on this, man. I don't want anything to do with it.
Really? You're not going to bet Buffalo?
No, because if I do, so there's no straight bet here. There's no straight bet because I got to be honest with you, JB. I'm trying to start the new year off right, bro. I'm not trying to take minus 14 spreads immediately in the new year. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. You know what I mean? If I do, I'm going to take an alternate spread here with the Bills minus 10, parlay them with San Francisco, and maybe another team that we've yet to talk about. But something about this, I just don't know. I just don't know, JB. I gotta sleep on it.
All right, I respect it. We're into Sunday. That's the Sunday 1:00 game, obviously. So.
Yes, Sunday at 1, 1:05.
Giants at Minnesota. Minnesota minus 3, over under 48. Can I call it a primetime game if it's the only game on TV?
Sure, go for it. I'll allow it.
Then the Giants are a lock here, no?
I think so. Yeah, dude. I think so, man. We've been hating on the Vikings all season, I feel.
They suck. They're not
They
good.
They do. And dude, we've been saying the whole time, They don't belong in the playoffs. They're going to get slaughtered in the playoffs. This is our time to shine. Am I a little nervous that it's against the New York Giants in Minnesota? Yeah. But in the end, the Vikings suck, bro. They suck. And I cannot find it in. I think it's ridiculous that Minnesota's -3 against the Giants. Are not a great football team. They're really not. But the way I see it, neither of these teams are good football teams. So I will be tempted to take a straight bet with that dog shot. What do you think that money line is, JB, on the Giants? Plus 150, 140. What do you think?
Man, let me look up money lines on football here. Giants plus 145.
145. All right. For my hatred of the Vikings, you might see a unit riding on Giants money line. What are you thinking?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Taking the Giants straight up is a probably parlay piece for me, but teaser.
Oh,
Tease them
Yeah, I think so.
Put them in a 7-point teaser. Tease them up to 10. Like, there's no way. I say no way. It's definitely gonna happen now. But there should not be a way Minnesota wins by 10 points. Like, I just don't see it happening.
I just don't like the Giants, man. They're not a good football team.
They're not.
So I don't want to make any bold statements here.
And Minnesota has weapons. That's the thing that scares me. But
right,
whatever. Pick is the Giants. We're going Giants pick. Let's just stick with it. Right.
Let's go straight up. Unit done.
Okay. Baltimore at Cincinnati. Cincinnati -9.5 over under 40.5. Lamar Jackson has been ruled out. He will not play in this game. I don't think it mattered. I think the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. I think that is my AFC pick to go to the Super Bowl.
Interesting. Didn't know
I think
that.
they would have beaten Lamar Jackson. I think if it was Lamar Jackson playing, we're probably looking at a 2.5-point spread here versus a 9.5-point spread.
Yeah, I agree. So Lamar Jackson matters, right? It matters.
Oh yeah.
But do you think -9.5 is nice? I think it's too low, bro.
Mhm.
I think it's too low. Like, I mean, look at the Ravens, dude. Their lack of receivers has just been dismal. And their offense without Lamar Jackson is nothing. It's not playoff caliber by any means. So the question is, for me anyway, since he's going to put up points, it's what they do. And Joe Burrow's looking damn good, man. That offense is looking damn good. Is Baltimore going to be able to keep up with them? With what? With what weapons, dude? So when I look at -9.5, I'm starting to drool a little bit, bro. I mean, I don't even think you need to tease this, JB. It looks pretty damn good to me. But I don't know. What do you think about the over/under at 40?
I like it because I do think the Bengals could put up
That
35,
many.
I think the Ravens do get in once, right? Like, I mean, they're not.
I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't. Hey, look, probably, but I'm trying to make sense of the weapons on that offense, and it's not adding up. It's not calculating, bro.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, they did only put up like 13 points against the Steelers.
Embarrassing, bro.
9 against the Falcons. Sorry, 17 against the Falcons. 3 against the Browns. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the over/under here.
No.
Since he's the pick, since he -9.5, I feel good about it. I will put them in a teaser. I will probably tease them up as well. Reverse teasers. We'll take that offline. That could be very interesting.
Whoa. Is that what I think it is?
It is.
Oh, God. Oh, come on. I wanted to start off the new year right, bro. Not with reverse teasers, whatever the fuck that is. Has that always been around?
Oh, they've been around. They've always been around, my friend. All right. Monday night football.
Yikes, bro.
The Dallas Cowboys against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Tom the Goat Brady. Tampa Bay at home.
Yeah,
Plus 2.5 over under 45.5. The over under is going to hit. So I do feel very confident about that. I'm taking Tampa money line here, and it's going to be a strong play for me. Tom Brady's at home in Tampa. I mean, he doesn't really have a home. He's divorced. He's single. Who knows where he is? But that's his home. Dallas is not good. They're not a good football team.
I know.
They lost
I
to the
know.
Washington football team, did they not?
They did. Yeah, they did. They look horrible doing it as well. Yeah.
And I do think, while a lot of people do root for Tom Brady now that he is not a Patriot, I do think the entire country is going to be rooting for Tampa Bay and Tom Brady over Dallas, for the exception of people that are Dallas Cowboys fans, LA Lakers fans, and New York Yankees fans. Because that's
Dude,
a real fucking
it's
original.
America's team, bro. What do you mean most of the country's going to be rooting for the Bucks? America's team. It's the Cowboys, man.
Nope.
The
Nope.
Cowboys are like, people from other countries who want to like be stylish and wear Yankees hats and shit. That's the Cowboys.
Mhm.
Everyone's going to be rooting for them Cowboys, bro. Come on.
What?
Hey, baby, one thing I want from you, be consistent. All right. So if you're going to talk about the Cowboys being a bad football, well, look, I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're good. Right. But if you're going to talk about that, man, you got to comment on the Bucks as a football team, bro. All right. They're also not a good football team.
Nope.
True
They are
or false?
To be proven. I'm not going to say true or false. They do not.
They just played a full regular season, bro.
No. So they won their division. In the way the NFL is set up, it doesn't matter if you suck or you're good. If you win your division, you are in the playoffs. Now, in my mind, does their record deserve to be in the playoffs? Absolutely not. They were not a good football team in the regular season.
Good.
However, the rules that have been set by the NFL allow them in the playoffs and allow them to host a football game. And Tom Brady in the playoffs is very fucking scary. I don't care if Tom Brady won 2 fucking games and somehow won the division. Tom Brady in the playoffs is fucking scary when he has Mike Evans.
Historic, history would say yes, and I actually am super excited for this game. I'm super excited for the Bucks to win. All right, I am. I hate myself for doing this, but I also will take the Bucks straight up money line. I will. All right, I will, and I am already violating my New Year's resolution of you don't bet on bad teams and fighters. All right. I'm already in violation of that. But, I think I can find you somewhere in the middle here, JB. I'm not going to say the Bucks are a bad football team, all right? They're just not a good football team. And I think for that reason, I have not violated my resolution and therefore feel comfortable with the Bucks money line. Let's fucking go. And I like that 45.5 over as well. You called that out, and that is tasty, my friend.
I love it. So take the Bucks money line, take the over. Win-win.
Hey, SGP alert. Single game parlay. Bucks money line over 45.5. Let's go.
Mike Evans touchdown. Juice it up even.
Oh, spice it up for me. Throw some spice in the pot, JB. Love
this was a great call to make this the Monday Night Football game. I get it's Tom Brady against quote-unquote America's team. If Lamar Jackson was going to be healthy, the correct move would have been to put Burrow versus Lamar on Monday Night Football. But I think everyone knew Lamar was not going to be healthy, and therefore that's why they did not do it.
Yep. Yeah, good call. Right move.
All right, so before we move on to the next slide, I'll give you 2 choices here.
What do you got?
What is your Super Bowl? 2 picks, so you got to pick 2 Super Bowls. So you can pick 2 NFC teams and 2 AFC teams, but you have to pick who's playing who correctly.
Ooh, all right, here we go. Super Bowl, Bills Eagles.
Okay.
All right, that's actually what's gonna happen. You understand? Mm-hmm. Cincy Niners.
Okay.
Bills Eagles. I'm putting my top dollar on that one. What do you got?
I'm gonna tell your Cincy 49ers. Is that what you said?
Cincy as the most confident as your first.
No. So neither one of these. I'm gonna put them on equal level.
Got it. Okay.
I will say Cincy's going to the Super Bowl. That is my most confident pick. They are going to the Super Bowl. So Cincinnati 49ers, and this is coming. Cincinnati versus fucking Tom Brady and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. They are gonna no. Listen to this. Tom Brady is going to beat America's team and the Dallas Cowboys.
Fair enough.
Then he's going to go to his hometown and beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Wait, can we just pause on that for a second, or do you really want to move on so fast?
Why do you want to pause?
How do you see that happening?
It's Tom Brady and it's football. Do I need to say anything else?
All right, move on.
And then he's going to get a little bit of vengeance against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't feel good about it. But he's got a little bit of vengeance. All right. and he's going to beat the
Okay.
Eagles, and he's going to go to the Super Bowl. Now, I did not say he was
Alright.
going to win the Super Bowl. I did not
You
say
did,
that.
yeah, that's good. That's correct. That's correct. I did not hear you say that.
I do think the Bengals are probably the most likely to win the Super Bowl. Second would be the 49ers. Third would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay. Look, hey, do you, JB? Do you? And hey, if this even comes close to playing out, I'm gonna give you a lot of respect, a lot of credit, bro. Because I'm not revealing my true emotion. I'm straight up laughing at you right now, bro, for thinking that the Bucs could go that far in the playoffs. I think it's ridiculous. But
most people do. Most people laugh at me through my whole life, so don't worry. I'm
well, look, if it happens, I will bend the knee. All right.
All right. Are we talking? All right. So let's just say Okay. Let's sweeten the pot up here a little bit. Let's get a little.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So I owe you what? We said 14 shoeys.
For the Survivor disaster, yes.
Yes. If Tom Brady makes it to the Super Bowl, can we cut the number in half?
Yes. That's a handshake. I think you could have got more aggressive with that because you don't understand how big of a joke I think it is that you think he's going to make it to the Super Bowl. But the virtual handshake has been made. I will cut that number in half to 7 if he makes it. Deal.
And just to be clear, you're so confident. I don't get any. This is all positive for JB here. There is no downside for me here.
All right, whatever. Yeah, that's true.
If Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, 0. I owe you 0 shoeys.
Yeah, okay, fine. That's not gonna happen, bro. So I will agree to that happily. But we gotta think of something for you. If he doesn't make the Super Bowl and does not win the Super Bowl, then I got it. All 14 shoeys need to be done within the same day. And by day, I mean by the time
will
that
die.
you wake up in the morning. Hey, you have a good 16, 17 hours. Okay? I've seen you drink before. You can do it. It's not going to be a productive day. There's not going to be a lot of errands run. You're not going to contribute anything to your family whatsoever. You will contribute nothing to society. But
So-
that's what I put on the table.
So 2 things there. Either one, you just clear with my wife, or I will end up sleeping on your couch. Or number 2, I can fulfill that bet during March Madness.
Ooh.
Because March Madness, I'll do it. March Madness, that is fucking an amazing time in my life.
Yeah, right. All right. March Madness. March Madness. Deal.
I love how you're so afraid of my wife. You don't even ask her that question.
I don't have it in me. I think she like sort of likes me or approves of me as a person, as a human. And if I come to her with these kinds of requests, man, that's not gonna last. You know.
Oh, you're going out with Joey. Everything will be fine.
Exactly.
All right, Strickland versus what's it? How do you say this? Imavov.
Nasruddin Imavov. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so
You
we're
got
going
it.
to change things in 2023. You're going to kick off the fights. You are
Okay.
going to say the people's names.
Hey, come on. That's my favorite part when you pronounce the fighters' last names.
You know, so please, Joey, by all means, lead us off.
All right. Well, leading off, Priscilla Cachoeira. Catch a beat down, dude, versus Shajara Eubanks from Worcester, Massachusetts, bro. You get any action on this one?
I do.
What do you- hold on. Before you say it, can I just say exactly what you're going to say because I know you?
Yes.
Cachoeira by KO.
Yes.
Is it?
But- So, no, it's Cachoeira to win. So I love the plus 200. Give me that all day.
Sure.
Cachoeira by KO.
Yeah.
In round 3 plus 1600.
Ooh, interesting. Sarge does gas out, bro. That's tasty, man. I don't mind that at all.
Very tasty.
Damn. I don't got it in me, bro. I don't got it in me. I don't. I can't bet on this, man. Women's MMA, first fight of the night, first fight of the UFC season, and I'm betting on Cachoeira versus Eubanks. I hope not, bro. But if I did, I'd take Sarge. I think as a fighter, as an MMA mixed martial artist, Eubanks is slick, man. She's got good takedowns, great jiu-jitsu. If it goes to the mat, Cachoeira doesn't have a chance, bro. But Cachoeira just comes out swinging like a maniac, bro. So that KO is possible. And Eubanks is like 37 years old, right? So she could easily gas and set you up nicely for that third round KO, JB. I don't know if I can sprinkle that with you. I don't know. I'm hoping to God I stay away from this fight. But if I'm leaning anyway, it's going to be Eubanks.
All right. So Priscilla for me, Priscilla by KO for me, and Priscilla round 3 KO. I may just take out Priscilla plus the 200 and do Priscilla by KO and Priscilla by KO in round 3 because there's no other way she wins this fight. So she's gonna win by KO. The question is what round.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. That sounds about right to me. All right. Well, you got a lot loaded on the first fight of the year.
Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go.
All right. Well, moving on. Jimmy Flick versus Charles Johnson. You got anything on this?
No, at Jimmy Flick plus 285. I actually think that is understated. And Charles Johnson at minus 345. He probably should be closer to minus 500 in my opinion. I'm always up for an upset, but I don't know enough about Flick. His Tapology report is very depressing, so this is stay away from me.
He's a submission magician, bro. 14 subs in his career.
Where?
So
Where?
Oh no! I'm not going to comment on his competition. Jesus Christ, man! Dude, don't make me do that. Let me give him some credit, bro. But yeah, he's a sub or bust kind of guy. And Charles Johnson, I do like him. I just don't know minus 300. I'm not going to get involved with that. Johnson by KO. I'm going to be eyeing though, JB. Jimmy Flick, he is not much beyond the submissions, man. So he's been knocked out 4 times, and I could see it happening again for this fight. If it's tasty enough, it's got to be plus money at least, JB. Got to be plus money for Johnson by KO. If it's not, I'm not touching it.
It is not. It is minus 120 for him by KO. It is plus 450 for Flick by submission. But what's fight does not go the distance?
Yeah, that's
minus 280. No, thank you. I'm passing.
Nope. No, thank you, sir. Moving on. We got Daniel Argueta and Nick Aguirre. Do you got anything on this?
What do I got on this one? Let me make my notes. Nothing on this. I was gonna take fight does not go the distance, but I think it's like even worse than the minus 520. Like we're talking minus 520 plus 410, so I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Line is too silly. It's too silly here. Want nothing to do with this. So we'll move on. Alan Nascimento versus Carlos Hernandez.
You've said everything I need to know, and I'm not betting it.
Yeah, I do like Nascimento on this one. I do like him as a fighter. He's looked really good in his last fight. His last couple fights, man. He beat Jake Hadley, which is pretty impressive. I might dabble in this, JB. I might dabble in it. Minus 330 straight up is not happening. But I might look to parlay Nascimento, man. I might look to do it. If I stay disciplined, I won't. But my pick is Nascimento on this one. So we got Mateus Mendonca versus Yavid Basharat. Anything on this one, JB?
Basharat's my pick, but at minus 315, I'm not doing it. I'm also not confident in him winning by decision versus KO versus sub. I'm gonna pass on this. My gut reaction was like, well, if I'm that different on the favorite, do I put a little bit on the underdog? But I'm gonna pass, just straight up pass.
Yep, me too. I mean, Basharat is my pick as well, but not at that price, bro. Not at that price. We got is that Mateus? That's an interesting way to spell Mateus. I'm gonna take a stab and say it's Mateus Rebecki versus Nick Fiore. I'm staying away from this one, JP. I don't know if you got action on it.
I am. I looked at fight does not go the distance, but it's at minus 400. So no. You're almost worth taking a flyer on Nick here, in my opinion, because this line is so wide. Like, just sprinkle Nick. Just sprinkle him by KO. Let's see what happens. Just sprinkle him by KO, and I'll go to this next fight, and I'm gonna look up what Nick by KO is.
I gotta pull a sock out of my dog's mouth. Hold on 1 sec.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is great audio. This is great audio for everyone. Just want everyone to. Oh, this is my boy. All right, I'll take this one. Abdul Al Hassan versus Claudio Ribeiro. Go ahead, Joey. Correct me on that. My boy Abdul by KO. Lock it up. I'm telling you right now, my boy Abdul is back, better than ever.
This is gonna be a banger, bro. This is gonna be fun. This one's gonna be fun. So
the fight is not gonna go the distance, but Abdul by KO, you can get at plus 130. I really like that.
Okay, what about a round one KO, JB? Tickle my fancy. Well, yeah, the guy
Spicy.
he's 37 years old, man. He can still bang, no doubt about it. But can he go 3 rounds and still bang still at that age? I don't know. I don't know that.
Dude, Abdul round 1 KO is only plus 215.
That's it. Well, that kind of tells the story, doesn't it? You might as well just take him by KO, man, straight up.
Fight does not go the distance is minus 900. So, like, these guys are going to fucking kill themselves in the ring.
Oh, that made my night.
I'm gonna. So this is gonna end by KO because neither one of these guys is submitting each other. So
Correct.
I'll say let's ride with Abdul by KO and take the plus money and call it a day.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's do it.
All right, you back? Is the sock out of your dog's mouth?
1 second. Do one more fight. It isn't something else in my mouth. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna leave me with a Umar Nurmagomedov first.
Nah, she swallowed it. Oh, come on. You don't know this last name by now? Say it. Umar. What?
Khabib's cousin. Minus 950 plus 650. Umar is gonna win this fight, right? Like you're teasing me at Barcelos at this price to take it, but I think the play is to take Umar and take him by sub at plus 300. At sub plus 300. Will he win by decision? Likely, but get him by sub at plus 300. Take it all day.
Don't get cute with this. The disrespect to my boy Ronnie Barcelos, bro. The disrespect is disgusting. I can't stand it. That line is tempting, isn't it? Plus 650. Oh, guy's not a bum, man. The problem is he's not a spring chicken anymore. 35 years old. He's the Magomedov wins this fight, but let's not get cute, JB. Let's not get cute. But if you're looking at a minus 950 money line, I can understand why you would want to get cute. I'm not going to join you in your journey for cuteness. Just going to watch this fight. I would be interested in the Magomedov by decision. Any chance you know what that said?
I can tell you a second. Hang on.
If it's minus 950, it's not going to be juicy enough, man. The line is out of control, bro. Line's out of control.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see here. Decision is minus 200.
Nope. No, thank you.
All right. Take Umar by sub or Barcelos just straight up money line. There's a middle there.
Exactly.
There's a middle
there.
there.
And you know what? I might do a little sprinkle on Barcelos. Do I think he's going to win? No, I think Umar is the real deal, bro. The real deal. But with a line like that, what's worth, a little sprinkle? Oh, speaking of sprinkle, no, I'm not doing it. Come on. Ketlin Vieira versus Raquel Pennington. If anything, I'm going to be rooting for Raquel Pennington. I just got respect for her as a fighter, man. She's proven herself. Ketlin Vieira, I just feel like, man, she does nothing. She does nothing.
Whoa.
What do you mean, dude?
Whoa.
She lost to Holly Holm in her last fight. She clearly lost, but was gifted a bizarre decision. And I'm off the train, bro. I'm off the train. I thought she did, dude. I thought she was going to be the next thing, Ketlin Vieira. I don't think she's got the dog in her. I don't think she's got the skill. She's got the size. Look, no. Staying away from this. I'm rooting for Raquel Pennington. You got a take on this?
I do. And it's Ketlin Vieira. Put her in every parlay. Lock it up. It's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Sprinkle piece. Ketlin Vieira by KO plus 1,000.
What have you seen from her that gives you that kind of every parlay confidence?
I just think she's that much better.
Ugh,
I mean, do you want me to list like every fight I've watched? Like, that's such an open-ended question, bro.
No, but this is, hey, come on. If you're going to say a fighter is in every one of your parlays, you better be able to spend like 5-10 seconds justifying that kind of night-making or night-ruining decision, bro.
I agree. All right. So, do I think the Holly Holm fight was a gift? Yes, but I don't think it was as egregious as you do. I think it was a coin flip, and I think she won the coin toss. Okay? She is technically ranked number 2 at bantamweight versus number 8. So why would I not pick?
I don't. Oh, come on, dude. The weight classes are garbage, man. Don't pull the rankings card on me.
She beat Misha Tate. She beat Soraya Eubanks.
Oh, wow.
She beats Kat Zagano. She beat Sarah McCann.
Oh, stop it. I agree with you on the first point. A little bit of a coin flip with Holly Holm. Maybe she got the right side of the coin. The second point, don't you pull rankings on garbage women's MMA divisions on me. Get out of here.
So who has Raquel beating them besides Aspen Ladd, who I know you love, and Macy Chiasson?
Raquel's a vet, man. She's a vet. She's been doing this, bro. You know, Rocky Pennington, she's legit, bro. Dude, Marianne Renault, legit. It's a legit fighter right there. Irene Aldana, legit fighter right there. You know, you want to talk about Misha Tates of the world? She's in there as well. I think here's how I honestly feel. Raquel Pennington, she's a proven veteran of the sport. I will trust my money with her. I'm not putting it on her, but I would trust my money with her over Ketlin Vieira, in my opinion, a hype machine that has not proven that she has what it takes. Her resume, Ketlin Vieira, is not Raquel Pennington. She's not been doing it as long. And man, I'm not trusting her with my money, bro. I'm not doing it.
All right. Listen, I respect it. I disagree with it, but let's move on. Who you got in this next fight here?
This is gonna be a good one. Punahele Soriano and Roman Kopylov. I'm taking Kopylov with that dog money, bro. He's a good fighter, and I like Soriano as well, man. But I don't know. I think Kopilov's got the tools. I think he's got the skills. Soriano gets a little crazy, man. So Kopylov, I would take a dog shot at him, man. Nothing crazy. Half a unit, and just see what happens, man. Not too confident with the pick, but I'm gonna pick Kopylov here.
I am in the same boat with you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Were you against him last time, against your boy Alessio Di Chirico?
I can't remember. You might be right. You might be right about that, JB. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm on Roman. I'm gonna take him straight up, parlay piece, see what I can do. Him by KO at plus 300 is interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
So I might
9 finishes, 8 by KO. Interesting.
So, that's a
That's
sprinkle
actually
piece.
JB. That's interesting, man. Because Soriano does. I can see him gassing out, man, and getting caught. Actually.
Yeah, I feel like Roman's one of those guys. He's another Russian fighter, or am I wrong?
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that I feel like is overlooked a little bit because he's not
Yeah.
part of Khabib's crew, but yet another Russian fighter. He's a badass. He is a fucking badass, and I think he's gonna win this fight straight up. Him at dog money. This should be a minus 110, minus 110 fight.
Yeah, for sure. I like that plus 300, JB. You put that in my head. It's not leaving.
It's not
Might be a little sprinkle coming your way, bruh.
looking like that. What do you got?
Ooh, love it. Danny Gay all the way, baby. The fact he's at minus 125 in this fight is confusing to me. It's confusing. Dude, you talk about a step down for Ige in competition. Huge step down. Huge. I like Danny Gay as a fighter. I honestly, man, back in the day when I was watching him fight, I'm like, this dude's going to be a problem. But, I mean, he pretty quickly got to pretty elite levels in the UFC, and they didn't all go his way, man. They didn't, you know. He lost 3 of his last 4, but he's fighting talent, man. He's fighting real talent, and he's a good fighter. Minus 125. This is, to me, this is a parlay piece. This really is. Damon Jackson is just not at this level, man. I don't dislike him as a fighter. Resumes are not comparable in any way. Ige all the way, brother.
This will be quick because I agree with everything you said. A little less confident than you are, but do you have any concern about his last 3 fights being losses?
Who, Ige?
Yeah.
Concern, yes. I do have concern, but when I balance that concern with the step down in talent, which to me is massive. I'm not trying not to exaggerate here. It's a massive step down. That's the step down in talent for me that it outweighs his recent track record for me, to be honest.
I don't disagree with that because I'm looking at the record. It's like, oh, he beat Pat Sabatini, like Charlie. Like, there's no one on his resume. Topuria, he lost to. So I'm probably on 50K, but I wish this was more minus 110, minus 110 type situation.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm okay with minus 125. I really am. I mean, Ige by KO, I might even be eyeing that, but let's not get cocky. Ige.
Okay, I like it. Strickland versus, how do you say his last name?
Okay. It's not, you said it. You already said it correctly. Nasruddin Imavov.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Not bad.
I'm gonna stay away from this fight. I want to take Imavov simply because when this line opened up, Strickland was favored. Strickland was favored like close to minus 130. And
Was
everyone
it?
realized, oh, he's taking a fight on 6 nights notice. Oh, he hasn't looked good in anything. This is only going to get worse and worse. I think Imavov wins, but I'm not confident enough to lay minus 130. I might look at him by finish. I think Strickland's chin is suspect because this last chance was Jared Cannonier, if I'm not remembered, and Cannonier did nothing. He just sat there and jabbed him all day and didn't try to
They
do
both
anything.
did nothing, man. It was a horrible fight.
So this is a stay away from me, but look, maybe Imavov inside the distance. Otherwise, pass.
Yeah. Inside the distance is interesting, man. Strickland's a tough motherfucker. I mean, I'm done with Sean Strickland as far as like fighting at elite levels. I mean, I'm no, it's not happening anymore. I'm staying far away from that. Sean Strickland, the guy is a split decision machine, dude. He steps in the octagon and he just spars. That's what he does, man. That's what he does. I mean, it's what he would have done with Pereira if he could hang, but he couldn't, and he got knocked out real quick. It's what he did with Cannonier. It's what he does, man. That's what he does. My pick here is Imavov. Do I think Imavov wins the fight? I think he could. I don't think he's going to finish Strickland. And if anything, JB, if I put my heart on the line, if I say I'm going to put money on this fight, you know what I'm going to put it on? A fucking split decision, bro. The fight ends in a split decision. Show me plus 500. Show me plus, I don't know, 450. Show me something that is going to make me say, let's go. Split decision machine, Sean Strickland. Show me something.
All right, so Strickland is plus 250 by decision. Imavov is plus 350 by decision. I don't even know if I can find a split decision at this point.
I'm going to get, based on those numbers, it might not be as juicy as I thought.
Split decision plus 650.
Cash it, brother. That's the one. That's the one. I'm telling you, Strickland is going to spar. The only thing that makes me nervous is 5 rounds, but I'm telling you, bro, 5 rounds just gives more rounds for disagreement amongst the judges, speculation amongst the judges, uncertainty amongst those judges. Split decision plus 650. You heard it here, brother.
All right. Hey, listen, I will not be doing that, but more power to you.
Hey, main event, you got to do something, bro. You got to do something.
You got to do something. So our
yeah.
motto on this show is stay positive, and I have not followed our motto. I was actually only down 0.005 units, but I am now down 1.5 units. It's early. It's early. Okay, haven't had a UFC fight yet. Getting into playoff football. We'll get it back. Joey, on the other hand, is plus 5.8 units. So, maybe tell him in 2023.
I'm telling you, you had your fun. 2022 was your year. You had a great fucking year, man. You really did. I mean,
I wish you didn't give me this credit because this is where I was going to be like, hey, remember you give me a shit about Survivor picks? You want to compare units on 2022?
No, I mean, come on. Credit when credit is due, man. You had some monstrous weekends, some solid parlays hit. I got to stop being a fucking idiot in 2023. You know what I mean? I got to stop being a fucking idiot. And, I'm hoping that this weekend gets me on the right track early. I think, like you said, that NBA parlay was bogus, man. But, yeah, admittedly, it helped. Bottom line is positive is positive. And in 2022, we were both positive. And I will drink to that, my friend. This is going to be a good year, man. I feel it.
It's a good year. And again, as everything, these picks are tracked by Pickett. So download it. They're not sponsored. It is a random third-party verification app. So if you do not believe that these are the units, trust me, I would not say I'm down. Yeah, you want to compare units?
Hey, bro. Hey, you want to compare units?
Want to compare units? Compare units? Want to compare the 16 1.2 to 0.9?
God.
Great show. All right. Combat FC is less than a month away. I'm going to tag them because I want to start talking to fighters. Chris Montano, who went toe-to-toe with fucking Sugar Sean O'Malley. Should have not been called a fight. Should have not been a KO for Sugar Sean. He was still up on his feet. Is going to be at the Shriners Auditorium in Wilmington for Combat FC. The pride of what I will say is Milford,
the
Massachusetts.
pride of Milford, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see if any brain damage was saved by stopping that fight against O'Malley. He is gonna make a statement. Either it didn't matter, or we're gonna see. Look, I hate seeing fighters fall from grace, JB. And I feel like you go from fighting Sugar Sean to fighting, in this type of venue and get embarrassed. I'm not going to like that. I'm not going to feel good about that. But that's not happening. Let's go Moutinho, baby. Woohoo!
I'm not. Chris Moutinho, come on the show, tell him to shut the fuck up and that you're going to knock this motherfucker's lights out, all right? Like, I'm very, very excited for this. Last time we saw sat cage side, we're sitting cage side again.
Yes.
Better seats. NL, you want to come down? Hang out. Come on.
Yeah,
you're the only one in the chat. You're the only one in the chat now. Well, come down.
Yeah, we could pay units, bro. It could pay units,
Compare some units. Compare some units after Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl. Anyway, after that, the Brook and Seabrook is going to happen. The WinBet Sports Bar and Encore is going to happen.
We'll get
but me and Joey have been texting, and we're debating where to go for March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
It might be banners. Yeah. If big if gambling is legal,
right,
in Massachusetts,
yeah.
on my phone,
right, mobile, baby, mobile, and it should be by March. Yes or no?
It should be.
We'll see.
But we'll see. NL, can you ask the wife? I haven't even asked my wife yet, so unless you're referring to my wife, the answer is no. And if you say the wife, as in the collective group's wives, the answer is also
no. Right.
Anyway, Joey, I'm gonna get back to positive. This is the weekend I get back to positive. We got NFL playoffs, we got a UFC. Let's fucking go. Let's have a year. This is a year where we take this maybe a little bit more seriously than we did last year. And
we're just getting started, JB. We're just getting started, bro.
Do you want to quit your full-time job?
Do I want to? Yes. Will I? It could be the year.
It could be. So let's see how we do. Everyone, place your Mega Millions tickets and let's go. Joey, any last thoughts?
Fucking go, man. No. Happy fucking New Year, and let's get some units, brother. Let's go.
Let's go. Stay positive, everyone. Have a good weekend.